Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one is Fallout 4 Tips and Tricks number 2. Right, before we get started, I just want to say this is a massive spoiler. If you haven't completed the main quest line, stop now if you don't want any spoilers, because there's some pretty massive ones in this tips and tricks. Okay? Still here? Okay, good, I can carry on. Right then, you were warned. If you complete the main storyline and end up surviving in the Institute, I think you get young version of Shaun, the one you meet when you first enter the Institute, who is in fact a synth. Now, the route I took on my playthrough was to get a peaceful outcome. So I have the Railroad, the Brotherhood and the Minutemen all surviving, all living together peaceably, and the Brotherhood are being quite well behaved. They seem to be doing exactly what they've always done, and they're not asking me to go kill the Railroad anymore. They're slightly disappointed that I didn't ask them to enter the Institute and destroy it, but there we are. So your playthrough will vary, but you get an option as you're exiting the Institute, and that is to take Shaun, and he immediately gets sent to the castle for my playthrough. I didn't want him there, so I moved him. If you want to move him, it's open up the settlement build window, highlight, click on R to move, and then pick wherever. Now, I wanted to send him here where it's safe. I even went as far as we've been doing up our original house that you start the very beginning of the game with. Sort of rebuilt it a bit, added some things, and built a really nice room for Shaun, as you can see here. Proper boy's bedroom, I guess. That kind of thing I would have loved as well. So he's got his toys, a camera, stuff like that. He's also got cool toys like a Protectron model and an iBot, stuff like that, which you do find in the Commonwealth. Now then, the tip and trick is a lot of people send Shaun somewhere, listen to Shaun's tape, which in fact tells you that this synth is now repurposed and reprogrammed. In other words, its memory's been wiped, it doesn't remember meeting you originally, and has the young Shaun's memories that were stored at an earlier time in the Institute. So he, to all intents and purposes, is your 10-year-old son. Now, when we talk to him,
I just wanted you to know, I love you, Dad.
He says some lovely things from a parent's point of view. Now then,
well,
when we talk to him...
The others were talking about some creature. I thought I saw it. Maybe.
And you'll have these sort of general conversations with him. And also...
When I'm older, can I explore with you? I wish there were cars that worked. It would be really fun to drive one.
And a lot of people don't pursue it much beyond there.
The others, they look up to you. I can see it.
And he's very praiseworthy.
This place feels good. We'll stay here, right?
Yes, we will, Shaun.
The others were talking about some creature. I thought I saw it. Maybe.
So that's generally as far as you get with him. However, if you're away for a little while, when you return back, so if we just, very quickly, we're just going to do a quick fast travel. So we'll go to the castle. So some in-game time has passed. Okay, and we're just going to head straight back again. Okay.
I just wanted you to know.
So now we're back.
I love you, Dad.
You're awesome. Right, so if we talk...
What's new, kid?
Hey, Dad, can you do something for me?
You will get this
Tell me about
conversation
Wednesday.
prompt
Can you
here.
look for something? I want to try building some new things. I can really use an old telephone. I got all sorts of neat parts in them.
There
I
you
want
go.
to try and make something. For you.
Okay, you ask him what he's
What are
planning.
you planning on building?
I don't know. Whatever I can come up with. I bet it'll be neat, though. So, will you look for one?
Sure thing, Shaun.
Thanks, Dad.
There you go. And you open up your mission, and there isn't one. However, he wants a telephone. We probably got one in here somewhere. So, yeah, there we go. We'll just grab the one telephone. And this is more than just humouring him.
What's new, kid?
Did you find what I needed?
And if you've forgotten what he wanted, he will tell you it again. Or you can just say, there you go.
Yep, got it right here.
Great, that's it. I promise I'll do something cool with it. And look what I made earlier. It's for you. I hope it's useful. Maybe if you can't do anything with it, you could sell it to someone. Thanks again, Dad. I mean it.
Yeah?
There you go. Now, the reason he was passing items to me there is because I've done this a few times, and that was the last time I actually fetched something for him. So we talked to him again.
Well, hello.
I hope the radio beacon brings more people. I can't wait to hear their stories.
We'll just get the sort of straight ahead dialogue. If we come back sometime later, I think it's about a couple of hours. It might be different. I'm not entirely sure. But so if we just hop on the bed, and we'll come back tomorrow morning. All right, there we go. So nice bright early morning. Shaun may not be here. He goes off to sleep in places sometimes. There we go. And he seems to want to stay here for whatever reason. I haven't quite figured out yet.
It's so much bigger than I ever imagined.
So we talk to him again.
New, kid?
Hey, Dad, can you do something for me? Next time you're out doing stuff, can you look for something? I want to try building some new things. I can really use an old alarm clock. I want to try and make something. For you.
There we go. We just say once again.
Sure thing, Shaun.
Thanks, Dad.
So it sort of gets itself a bit out of sync, but we talk to him again.
What's new, kid?
Did you find what I needed?
Yep, got it right here.
Perfect. Thanks.
Now
I bet
we've
I
given
can
him
do
this
some
one.
really neat stuff with this. And look what I made earlier. It's for you. I hope it's useful. Maybe if you can't do anything with it, you could sell it to someone. Thanks again, Dad. I mean it.
There we go. So we've got a bunch of items he can mod for us. You sort of get them one out of sync with the other. So the sequence seems to be, he will ask you to fetch something. You'll no doubt come across it. None of the items he's asked for are massively hard to get hold of. You then return it to him after a period of time. I think it's about 8 hours. When you give it to him, he will ask you to go and fetch a different item for him. When you return that item, he's made something out of the first item. Clear as mud? Yes. So if he asks for things, keep getting them and giving them to him, and you'll get a bunch of stuff you can sell to traders, and also quite a few bits and bobs that are useful. In fact, the first item he made for us was this. The Wazer rifle. I guess it's for hunting wabbits. So, yeah. Sorry, Jonathan Ross and anyone else who has difficulty with the letter R. But yeah, Wazer rifle, which is a bit twee as a name, but you can see there, unlimited ammo capacity. So it's very, very similar to the limitless potential, which again has the same thing. If you've got, 900 fusion cores, then you're going to have 900 shots without reloading. It's as simple as that. So it's a pretty damn good weapon. I've set it up as a sort of mid-range type thing, because I've already got long-range weapons. So the hip fire's a little better on it. Okay, folks, bye for now.